I guess the advantage Australia's got, Greg, and it's a big advantage we've always had. We're a big island and huge distances, and these types of weaponry, as I understand it, don't have great range. They've got to be taken close to the target they're aimed to destroy. And we've seen, obviously, a lot of drones used in the Gaza conflict. So should we be a little relaxed given our geography?
No, unfortunately, we shouldn't be a little bit relaxed, Steve. When we do go to fight in wars, and we've fought in many alongside Britain and America and other allies, we're in the Middle East, we're in Asia, we're on the front lines, far from our continent. And in those new, the future battlefield scenarios, drones, whether in the air, on the land, on the surface or under the surface of the sea, will play a very important role. That has to be our business in terms of defence, but also in terms of offence. We need to be able to rely on using this latest technology in a very effective way. If a country as badly done by as Ukraine, under as much pressure as Ukraine can fight a former superpower, Russia, in the way that it's doing, then a middle-sized power like Australia can do much more than we've done historically if we adapt these new kind of weapons. So it's not so much our continent, it's the front lines we'll be going to in future.
Unless I've missed it, there hasn't been a huge reaction from Russia. Does that surprise you?
No, it's not surprising. We're also in the middle of an information war, of course, Steve. So, we've got to take with a grain of salt what Ukraine says, but also especially what Russia's saying. They said some old buildings were hit. There were some mysterious explosions, nothing to see here. But we've got all these satellite images of burnt out, multi-million-dollar long-range bombers lying on the tarmac. Russia's tried to drag them away and cover up, so it's kind of hard to figure out what's happened. But there's a big gap between the satellite imagery and what Russia is saying happened. This is clearly a big shock for them. You wouldn't want to be a senior officer in the FSB or the Russian military at the moment. You certainly wouldn't want to go near a window or a balcony, because there's going to be a lot of scapegoats, a lot of questions to be asked. This is a major moral blow for Russia, but also a morale boost for Ukraine, and it comes at just the right time.
Greg, great to catch up and get some intel from you. Good on you, mate.